is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's a one, like on passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want and ask for a restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Oh, yeah. It is the show we all love to go to. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are, I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's a one, like on passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want and ask for a restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show. We all love to go to RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a RobLynn Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want and ask for a restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live right now. Oh, yeah.
Host started recording.
Heidi, good, hello. Welcome. It is, let's see, today, I've lost my prompter. Oh, Nelly. And now, just bear with me one moment, please. View, got to go to actual size, and there we go. Uh-oh. All right, we have no prompter, so we're going to go from the hip. Here we go. Right now, from the hip. Stand by one, please. All right. Today is, I'm going to have to get it from you, I guess.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Okay. Yeah, if you could just send it to me. Thank you.
I'll say hi in the meantime.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Oh, you want me to say hi?
I'll grab your thing.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. All right. I've got it now. We are here. We are live.
You found it?
I do have it. This is day 652. This is Wednesday, the 5th day of June, 2024. And you're tuned in to RobLynn Live. That's right, RobLynn Live. So we ask the question we ask each and every night. Do you, RobLynn Live? I want to hear it, I want to shout it, and I want to know it. Do you, RobLynn Live? All right, all right, all right. Day 652. Consecutive RobLynn Lives. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to RobLynn Live's network presentation of RobLynn Live and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
That's our guy. Yeah, he went for a long trip today. While we took care of some business, he was out and about for about 2 hours. Not too shabby for a 17-year-old, I'd say, or almost 17-year-old puppy. And let's see. So Ollie's taking a nap right now. So we've got a panel for you tonight. We've got the Roundtable. This is the RobLynn Live Network presentation of Roundtable Q&A with our panel from around the globe, where we asked them a question. And tonight, our question, and they're already aware of it, is, what is your favorite childhood game or toy? When you were growing up, and even now, for those of you big people, maybe you've got a favorite toy that you still play with, or a teddy bear, or a squeezable toy. Who knows? So we'll hear from the panel on that, and then they'll obviously introduce themselves, tell us where they're from. Most of you who watch us on every Wednesday evening know pretty much where everyone is from. But we're going to have them tell us again tonight. All right, all right, all right. So we'll have the Q&A, the Roundtable Q&A, and then we will have a little bit of community time, right? And if we can, we'll work in some sign language training, if we can. And, of course, a song by Mr. John Baritone Bahia, John Barillo, the Tin Man, also known as JJB Tin Man. So we'd like to please say to keep praying for Ash and his family, Ash especially, as he had his procedure today. He's home recovering, recuperating, and resting in the Ash Mafar style, which means he's probably doing things. He's probably not laying in bed just chilling. He's probably doing things. So thank you, Ash, for all you do, whether you're not feeling well, whether you're recuperating from surgery. Thank you for what you do, brother. Appreciate it very much, and we're glad everything went smoothly, as we were told today by DeGarmo and John. So thank you very much, and thank you, Ash, for, again, every you, and you have our prayers from around the globe, and I think you know that by now. So also pray for Ash's family, Ashmahan, his lovely wife, and the boys, Omar and Yusuf, and as well as the tech media and, of course, the support staffs around the globe. Please do that. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone you may know who might be ill or injured. We would appreciate that. Do that. And it looks like looks like everything's back. Okay, or pretty much everything's back. We'll click here and see if I get you folks here. No. Okay, I'll have to come back to that, which we will. All right. So send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone you've heard of or know of who's not feeling well or has been injured in an accident. All right. We've got a few announcements tonight. We'll get them out of the way as quickly as possible so we can move on with our panel, who you all have grown to love, I'm sure. So, OConnectors are in the midst of another 10-day extension. That's right, days, not 6 days, 10-day extension. So, that said, please check it out. Check OConnect out on a daily basis when you can. Tracker are one of our newest solutions, products, still is in the midst of a free trial, about 15 days worth, if I might say. All right, migration without hesitation, we say always, please do. and sign the NDA and agreements right away, if you don't mind. S'il vous plaît, and I've got coffee on my computer. Wow. All right, log into your OES. Stay up to date on the latest news of the day about OnPassive. Check out the OnPassive YouTube channel, which we mention every night, as well as checking out which, as you know, there is another new one. All right, go. Attend webinars and chats when you can. Stay laser focused for the latest of today's news today. And you know, each know something, you'll know something. So when we find something out, we pass it along to you folks. All right. Connect whenever you can. Anyone needing your help, that's right. Helping one helps us all. All right. That all being said, at this particular juncture, let's introduce our panel. And if everybody will bear with me 1 minute, I'm going to pull the screen up one more time. Just give me 1 second, and I'll be with you momentarily. 1 second. Did you want to say a few hellos before? If so, go ahead.
Yeah, we
Please.
got 24 on YouTube today. We're just streaming to YouTube. And so if anybody wants to be on the show, they got to do it through YouTube or through OConnect. Okay. We have our shout out. I see John Barilla. Magically, he's here and also in YouTube at the same time. It's amazing.
Wow. All right, John.
And who else is there? Roy Davies is moderating right now. I just saw him.
All right.
And let me see if anybody else. Roy, Michael, John at the moment. But sometimes we have people coming in. But we do have a nice crowd of 26. Yeah, 26 now. It's wonderful. So glad to see all of you in YouTube. And we have another 38 in OConnect.
All right, 38 and 26, 64, any way you slice it.
And lots of folks are active in the chat. Thank you for chatting and interacting. That's what it's all about. Appreciate you guys.
Here I am. All right.
More time.
I'm okay now. I've accepted and I'm back, and let's see if I can get a little video going at the same time. And yes, here I am. Hello, panel. We're glad you're all here. We're going to start out with the usual, if we may, the introductions. And if you guys remember the question, if not, I'll refresh your memory. What toy or game was your favorite growing up? And if you've got a favorite now, we want to hear about it now as well. So let's start off, if we could, with Pedro Estrada. Go ahead, Pedro, if you would.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Here from Gatesburg, Maryland, originally from Guatemala City. I enjoy playing marbles, and I used to collect them, and I was good at. We would play with any individual that wanted to that had aim at catching the other, and so I enjoyed that very much. I played someone who was of the deaf community. He was the top god dog, and we would play. We would put in the circle or triangle up to 50 marbles each. So it's 100 marbles that you could try to get to your side, or by killing your opponent. That was a lot of fun.
What was your favorite marble? Did you like the solid marbles, or did you like the cat's eye marbles?
Well, these marbles were, all these different shapes, different non-shapes, different colors. it was so much to me. It was almost beauty in it because it was like a picture inside a little ball, and it attracted me so much. So we would kind of collect, looking for the one that had particular colors, a combination of colors, that kind of thing. And you could even trade them with others. Somebody would give you 2, 3 for the one that you had. So I thought that was fun.
Now, when you were playing marbles, since we're talking marbles, were you able to make it stick when you'd spin the marble, and off your thumb? Did you make it knock someone out of the box and keep spinning?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The idea here was to be good at aiming, because you would, to start the game, somebody would break by hitting one marble out of the circle or triangle without getting your own marble, without getting in the circle. If you didn't know how to hit it, you would end up in the circle or in the triangle. You were there. The opponent had one. So you would hit a marble just to start and make like a pass going outside the triangle, and then you could start hunting for your opponent. And that was, he would do the same thing, and so he would stay at a distance, that kind of thing. But when you do it a lot, you develop aim, and so you're pretty good at, even from a distance, if you could aim at him when it was your turn, and you hit him, that was it. So I enjoyed that very, very much.
Good stuff all the way around. All right, thank you for that, Pedro. We'll be back to you shortly for a few questions. Thank you, appreciate you. Let's next go, if we may, to John Barilla. John, are you there, JJB Tin Man?
Hello. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'm John Barilla. I'm from originally Steubenville, Ohio, home of Dean Martin. People might know that, and well, they might not know that. But at any rate, I'm now a resident of New York City, where I'm an actor, and a singer, a photographer, and a few other things. And nowadays, especially, like you talk about, every time we have a favorite this or that, I'm like, oh boy. And I have to say, I don't know what's spoiled or not, but when I saw this question and I started thinking, I had a lot of things, and I liked a lot of games. Excuse me. But I can remember, like Pedro started mentioning their marbles, for example. I still have a collection of my marbles from when I was a little kid in the drawer over here somewhere. And I have a lot of, way too many toys that an older person should have from when they were a little boy. So I won't list them all, but I had things like, I had like marionettes. I had puppets, the kind that you put on your lap. Like I had a Jerry Mahoney puppet. I also had a Howdy Doody not a marionette, but a lap puppet. I had hula hoops. I had a lot of trucks and trains and all that kind of stuff. But I tell you though, ultimately, if I have to say, what was your favorite toy? Well, I'm going to say this one. I wish I could bring it out. I actually still have it. I had some work and having work done in my building and in my apartment lately, and I've hidden a lot of things away in places where the dust and the junk can't get to it. So I can't show you, but I'd love to show you. My favorite thing really is a toy that my father gave to me, passed along from when he was a child. They were very poor, and between himself and his two older brothers, they had about one toy which they passed along to each other from older brother down to younger. But my dad was the youngest of the three boys, so he ended up with it. And it's just a model, a little replica of. It's a simple thing. It's a race car. It's kind of like a 1920s style race car, but there's no painting on it. There's no numbers on it. But the thing about it is, it's probably worth some money because it was a car that purposefully had no painting or color on it. It's all silver paint on it, and underneath it, if you turn it over, it has kind of a red painting all inside the bottom. And I looked up one day and found out that that kind of a toy from back in those days, if it had that kind of thing where the red painting was in the bottom side of it or so, that probably meant it was a very valuable toy by today's standards. But I don't care how much it's worth. I don't even bother to find out, because that toy is my treasure, because my father gave it to me when I was very young. And really all you can do with it is push it along. It isn't even like make a noise. There's nothing you really do with it, but just kind of push it around. And I'm telling you, just because of the memory and how much my love for my father and the fact that he gave me the toy that his brothers had when they were kids, that's the toy that I will mention and say is my absolute favorite toy from when I was a little boy.
All right, John, thank you very much for that. We'll be back to you for a question 2 or 3. Let's now go to Mel Marcano. Mel? If you're able to unmute, go ahead.
The mic. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, Sister Lynn. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My favorite toy, I had many, like John says. I had many toys, and like Pedro, marbles as well. I used to love the jacks and ping pong. And one of the favorite ones is like we had a big family. So my mom had bought an abacus. You know, the one that's used for calculating or counting. You know what the abacus is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. So that was one of my favorite toys, plus we learned from it. All right. And one of my favorite games was hide and seek when we were young. We used to love that, especially when back in the island, it wasn't too lighted, but when the moonlight came out, oh yes, beautiful. So we used to take that time to play hide and seek. So yes, so there goes my toys, and I had many other toys, but the abacus was one. My mom was,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, my mom was after us first to learn to count, and we used to get our head knocks if we don't count the right thing. So yeah, she got us an abacus so we can do that. Yeah.
All right. Did you say where you're from? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I'm from Dominica, and I live in Canada. I cannot forget my island. So Dominican Canadian.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry
Thank
for-
you for that.
You're welcome.
We'll be back to you in a few minutes for some questions. All right. Let's now go to the gift meister himself. Let's go to Greg Hill. Go ahead, Gregory.
Hello, everybody. My name is Greg Hill. I live in Washington State, in the San Juan Islands, north of Seattle. And my favorite game as a child, actually outside my favorite game, was Ollie Ollie Auction Free, if anybody can remember that game. It was basically called hide and seek. And the inside game that I liked the most, and probably still do to this day, because it involved money and it was always fun, and that was Monopoly. Thank you.
All right. So you were Avenue, I take it, with your hotels.
I don't know. I don't remember that far back, but I just remember I enjoyed it because it had money and you could buy things.
All right. Well, Baltic Avenue happened to be one of the streets there along the way. I think it was the cheapest street or cheapest thing you could buy for $60 back in the day. So
I don't remember that part. That's good, Rob.
oh, hey, you want to go down memory lane with Monopoly? I'm your guy.
I remember the get out of jail free card. That's about all.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Good stuff. Let's go to Carmela Schwartz. Carmela. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Carmela, and I am from the lovely Israel. And I play from all the children games that there were in the 60s. And my favorite was 5 Stone.
What's what?
Would you say 5 Stone?
Yes.
What is that?
You might have to elaborate a little bit for those of us from the other part of the world. What is 5 Stone?
You don't know what it is.
Oh.
Funny. There were 5 stones, and we used to play with that 5 stone.
Stone,
And the
rock,
5 stone was for metal, and we used to play with that. It's like
all right.
go-go.
Like what?
You know go-go also?
Go-go?
It's
No.
the, yes, there is a pitches. In the middle of the pitches, there is a go-go inside. And we used
Got it.
to save them after we eat the peaches, and we play with them too.
All right. All right, good stuff. Thank you, Carmela from Israel, the lovely land of Israel. And let's now go to Ohio, USA for Dawn and DL. Go ahead, please. Oh, I don't know where
Hi,
you're from. That slipped. Sorry.
that's right. No, my name's Dawn 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲. I'm originally from Michigan, and I'm in Ohio now. And I had a lot of great toys, but one of my very favorite things was when I received my first casting rod. I grew up at the lake, and I could go down to the dock and spend the whole day catching sunfish. That was my favorite thing to do. And especially having my own casting rod, I thought that was the greatest thing I ever received. But I mean, I had a lot of great toys, but I liked going down there at the lake and just fishing and catching the little sunfish and throwing them back in and spend the day doing that.
That sounds like something you might like to do even today.
Oh, I would. I like to fish. I like to eat fish too.
Well, all righty. Good stuff there. Let's go to your partner there, Mr. Donald D.L. McConaughey. Hey, McConaughey, let's go.
Thank you, Rob. Hello, Lynn. Everybody on the panel. Yeah, my name's Don McConaughey. I go by DL for short because my wife's name is also Don, so it's a differentiation. But I'm from Ohio, state of Ohio, United States of America, and my favorite toy as a kid was the Rock'em Sock'em robots. And and my favorite game as we got older was a naval warfare game. It was a board game, actually, between the Germans and the British in the Mediterranean Sea. It's called War at Sea. Back to you, Rob.
War at Sea. Man, you're dating yourself a little bit there, brother. That's going back a ways. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. I love it. Good question, Lynn. Excellent question. All right, let's see. That was Don. Yeah, we did Pedro, Carmelo, Mel, and Greg, and John Barilla. It's time for Christia's Zone. Go ahead there, Tarzan.
Hello, mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Coming from the Philippines, the southern region, and it's also called the Durian City, particularly. So yeah, my favorite toy during my childhood days are the ones that already mentioned, marbles. But I'd like to add dodgeball in the street. We use the lines of the street.
One of those guys, weren't you?
Yeah, so we use volleyball to throw to throw to the players, and we need to dodge them. And during indoors, I play this one. I don't know if it's gonna be showing Transformers. So
Oh.
these are the robots that can transform from airplane to a robot and vice versa. So it's called Transformers. So I share this with my brother, and I only have the carton, and the toy is already given out. So thank you very much. Back to you, Rob.
All right, thank you. We'll be back to you for some questions as we go. I believe Sifu Francis is out of touch for the moment. He may drop in later, but for now, we'll move on to some questions with some of you folks, all of you folks, actually. Let's start with Greg Hill. Greg, have you got a question for the attendees?
Okay, so can you make me
Yes, you may.
co-host, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
looking for you. There you are. Alrighty.
Thank you. So share our screen here. Okay, so my first question is, what does a BCC stand for when emailing somebody? Is it A, blocked carbon copy, better carbon copy, or blind carbon copy?
Whoa, good question, Greg. All right, Greg's question is, what does BCC stand for when emailing? A, block carbon copy, B, better carbon copy, or C, blind carbon copy. Let's go to the attendees and the panelists for some answers, shall we?
First person to answer this question is Mel. She says C. Eileen Cowell says C. Greg Lincoln C. Don Swihart C. Pedro Estrada A. Carmela Schwartz C. Chris Huzon says, is it letter C? Blind carbon copy. Cecil Weir says A. Patience Oseware says C. And Henry Horn says blind carbon copy, which is C.
All right. Anyone else?
Let's move on. Keep on going.
All righty. All right, so let's go to the one and only Mr. Hill himself. What say you?
Here we go. The answer is C, a blind carbon copy. A blind carbon copy allows you to blind carbon copy people, and the other people won't know that they're being carbon copied. That's
all right.
question.
Thank you for that, Greg. Should we do a second question now, or just go on to everybody? What do you think?
That's
one per person.
One per person for now. So that's it for you, Mr. Hill, for the moment. Let's now go to John Brilla. Have you got a question for all of us, John?
Hold on. There we go. Boy, my mic is really, everything's giving me trouble tonight as usual. Even my computer I'm worried about for later. But anyway, I did manage to get to the page that I have my questions on. So my first one is, it's kind of simple, except that I believe we got a new website today. And I kind of took this from the last website. Sure, it would change because I think it's still on the new. My question is, we have popular catchphrases on passive, as you all know. I'll just say one, like the corruption, or you could think of a lot of them. You know what I mean by catchphrases. But there's one that we've been hearing more than I think almost any other recently. Even Ash Mufareh has come up and said it. Other people putting it in the chats. Even today in our chat right here, I saw a couple people putting this catchphrase in tonight. And my question, many popular catchphrases are passive. Of those phrases, which one appears in onpassive.com, the latest website? And like I said, we do have a new one today, I believe. We had one on Monday. So I'm pretty sure, though, it's still in the one today. When you first go on the website, you don't have to look very far, and you'll just see this catchphrase. Right. What is that catchphrase?
All right, John, thank you. So there is a catchphrase on the newest website. What is it? What is that catchphrase? Let's go to the panel and the attendees. Go ahead, Lynn.
Mel is quick. She says, in it to win it.
In it to win it. Ooh, yeah.
Anybody else?
Anyone else?
Greg Hill says, in it to win it.
All right, in it to win it from Greg Hill.
Pedro Estrada says, the future internet.
Whoa, the future internet. Thank you very much for that.
Onyeloni Jade says, the future of internet. 𝗥cie𝘂𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 says the future of internet.
All right. Anyone else?
So far, nobody.
All righty.
Srijit,
Go ahead.
Srijit says the future of internet. And Elizabeth Bade, hello. She says the future of internet. Armin Hogue says the father of internet.
All right. The father of internet.
And that's it. Oh, and then Greg Hill says, I'm wrong.
All right, Greg. All right, let's go to the source. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, thing is, now I did say the first thing you see. Now, also, the future of internet is on the websites, but it's not the very first one that you see. And that phrase is "in it to win it." So that's the one I was going for. And a couple of people did say that, but most people said the future of internet. And that one is very popular, and it is in the websites. But I was going with "in it to win it" because it's the first one that you see. At least it was Monday. I'm not sure today. I thought I saw it today too.
All right, in it to win it. There we go. Thank you, John. We'll be back to you shortly for another question. In the meantime, let's go to Mel Mel. May we have a question, please?
Thank you, Rob. I was going to say to Greg, I put it in the chat, never second guess yourself.
I saw that.
That second guessing will get you every time.
Yeah.
Always go with your first thought.
Yeah, so
You said it before I did, Mel Mel. I'll let you know that. Nobody saw that. But you did say that before me.
it's okay. What is the blog? Blog just came out today, actually. That was my last question, but I'm going to read it first. The blog that just came out today at 12 p.m. It's a new blog, a vlog, whatever it's called. What is that vlog? What is it called? What is the name of the vlog that came out today, the 5th of June at 12 p.m. with the new website?
All right, with the new website at 12 noon, what is the name of the blog that came out? Have I got that right?
Yes, sir.
Not too shabby. All right, let's go to the panel and to the attendees for an answer.
Nothing yet. They're waiting. Great. Irina says how 5G is set to transform everyday life and business operations. And Greg Hill says, I think Irina is right. This 5G evolution of connectivity.
Oh, all right.
More size. So far, only last guess. Teresa says, boost your email with OMail.
Boost your email with OMail. All right, good answer. Any other guesses? Let's have them. Any other answers?
𝗥cie𝘂𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗹𝗲 says, I'll go with the first girl, Irena, to save myself from mistake typing, LOL. Armin says, I did not type father, I said internet. Did not the father of internet. I mean, what was it? The future of, he didn't mean the father of internet. He meant to say the future of internet. Okay, got it, Armin. I told everybody. John Burley says, me too, Irena. And Armin says, maybe my evil twin.
That evil twin gets around. I will say that, John.
And Onyeloni says, how far 5G is set to transform everyday life and business operations. That's Ony's answer.
All right, Onyelone. Very good answer. Thank you. Anybody else?
No.
All right, well, let's go to the source. Go ahead, Nelma.
Thank you, Rob. By the way, the new background is very interesting. I love the colors. Very nice. I just happened to take a look at it just before I came onto your site, onto the platform here. Yes, Irina, Chris, John, Greg, and whoever else got right. It's correct. How 5G is set to transform everyday life operations. And they have named that's not part of the answer, but I'll just say it anyhow. Name the networks, the first generation 1G, second generation 2G, third generation 3G, fourth generation 4G Lite, and fifth generation 5G. So that's what came out today at 12 noon, and it's right.
All right, so we are certainly in the 5G free.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that, Mel. Let's go to Dawn and DL. Dawn, ladies first.
Good.
Okay. What are push notifications?
Ooh, look at you. All right. Good. What are push notifications? Our attendees and panelists,
Go.
lay it on us.
Go, go, go.
And they're off.
Waiting for an answer. What are push notifications?
All right.
Lorena says, someone loves you.
Ooh.
Is that?
That's a push notification if I've ever heard one.
That's Sukumar says, hello everyone. Sukumar 𝗥cie𝘂𝗯𝗹𝗲.
All right.
Nobody's venturing to guess on this one yet.
All right. Let's have some answers. Come on, guys.
There's some hesitation there. Even our panel, I thought our panel would guess. Chris says, push notification.
All right. Push notifications. Thank you, Chris, for that. Anybody else?
That's it.
That's it?
That's
All right. Let's go to the source. Go ahead, Don.
Okay. Push notifications are close.
Ooh, push notifications. All right. And that's any browser, right? Using Google Chrome or using Firefox or using Safari, right? They all have.
Right.
All right. Good stuff. Let's go to DL. We got a question for us there, brother?
Sure do, sir. Appreciate you. It's a simple question, but it could be a little bit difficult. What is OTracker?
Whoa, look at that. That's a good one. What is OTracker? From Ohio. What is OTracker? Anybody on the panel know what OTracker is?
Oh,
Or how about you attendees?
Yeah.
Come on.
And Elizabeth Bade answered the previous question. She said, they are alerts, pop-ups. So she got the answer too, but this just came a little late. Hi, Sukumar. He says hi to us and to Ollie. Greg Lakin, I don't have that feature. I have an old phone. That's what his answer is on as far as the push notifications. And Carmela says, help your business.
All right. Help your business. Anybody else? Come on, attendees. Let's go. Come on, panelists.
I
You
don't
can
like
do
to
it.
be pushy, pop-up, John Ferreira says.
He doesn't like to be pushy?
I don't like to be pushy, pop-up. Greg Lakin says, outside
I answered that earlier, but I forgot to push the button that makes it appear, so I just push it now. I actually did answer it earlier. I forgot to send the message.
That's part of the game. You got to send it. You can't just look at it yourself and think we're talking about.
Everybody can relate to that, John. We've all done the same thing.
I do it all the time.
Yep, I do it. So Deborah Long says, oops, suddenly there's a surge of answers. Deborah Long says, security for business. Irena says, OTracker provides you with the ability to make data-driven decisions to build a better digital experience for your customers. Sarija says, the ultimate web analytics solution for your website. Gregory Hill says, OTracker provides you with the ability to make data-driven decisions to build a better digital expert. OTracker provides you with the ability to make data-driven decisions to build a better digital experience for your customers.
Ooh, good answer.
And something for your customer. Excellent. I think maybe it says excellent for your customers.
All right. I think we'll go to the source himself. Go ahead, sir. Not yet.
Christian says, send. LOL. He's talking about John. Talking to John. Send.
Push that button down. Push it.
Sukumar Biswas says, OTracker is a comprehensive AI-driven web and product analytics tool. And Greg Hill says, I copy Irena's answer. Armin Holt says, to me, it's like a fish finder, letting me know where to fish. Mel says, OTracker is data analysis. Chris Tiazan says, I miss the speech-to-text here in the OConnect chat, which can just say send. Oh yeah, I remember that. Remember those days you could send by saying send?
Send.
Yeah.
Send.
In the chat. Yeah. Mel says, OTracker is a tool that observes customers' behavior.
Ooh.
We got a nice array of
good answer. I think it's time to go to the source. So let's hear from you, DL.
Hey, thanks, Rob. Yeah, a lot of folks had the answers in a general way for sure. But basically, OTracker is a product analytics platform that promotes reports and advanced analytics for decision management. So there's a lot of answers that were really just very similar to that. So very well done, folks.
All right, good questions by you and the missus. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We'll be back to you for more from Ohio. All right, let's go to Pedro 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗯𝗮. Go ahead, sir. Have you got a question for us?
Yes, I do. It's related to ONET. It can be defined as perhaps one of the most excellent social media platforms. And ONET is a social platform that encourages you to connect with what kind of individuals or groups.
Okay, OConnect encourages people to contact either, groups or individuals? What type of individuals or groups? Was that the question?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the panel and let's go to these. But first, thank you to C. Francis Tay for that super sticker, sir. Very kind of you. Thank you, sir. All right, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees and let's hear it for Pedro's answer.
Irena says club's friends. And Carmela says club. Those are the two first answers.
All right, we need more answers than two.
Sorry,
is
it ONET or OConnect? Because I heard things. Which one?
ONET.
Okay.
ONET, right. All righty, let's go around the horn. Any other attendees or panelists have an answer to that?
Let's see. Chris Tiazan says, common interest? Question mark. John Barilla says, clubs. Sirijit Jana says, clubs.
Your message to Jenna says, Club. Do you want to send it or change it? Okay, canceled.
That was my Siri. I don't even use Siri.
I guess you do tonight.
I must have pressed a button for Siri.
That was
Siri's
funny.
still on.
That
She's
was
gone.
odd.
It's kind of
I was thinking, what the heck is that? What happened there?
Yeah. How do I take it away? Oh, anyway, hopefully it doesn't do that again.
Never a dull moment here at St. Petersburg, Florida.
All these decades, I've never used Siri on my phone, so I must have clicked a certain button to activate it. So hopefully I didn't.
Siri wants to participate with the AI of OConnect.
It scared me because, like I said, I never used Siri, so it was weird to me. All right.
Is
So
Siri right?
Melanie Varcano says, ONET is connected to clubs, media, friends, hosts. And that is it as far as replies so far, unless we wait a few more minutes. We already got several answers. I think we go.
We're going? Okay. All right. Let's go to the source. What's the answer?
OConnect encourages you to connect with, ONET, I'm sorry, ONET as a social platform. It encourages you to connect with communities of individuals with like interests. Clubs could be, yeah, that's true. And it helps you to connect with your friends and family and discover new ones with highlights like groups, watch, and marketplaces.
All right. So OConnect is not just a platform for videos. It's really a social platform too. Well, let's go to Christia's zone from is it sunny in the Philippines today?
Yes.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay, and it's kind of not yet hot, but later in the afternoon perhaps we'll experience the El Nino effect again. But anyway, our Q&A is hot also here, and I'm gonna share the screen momentarily as I prepared the presentation slide for all to see. Here it is. For a while, it's coming up. There it is. Video quiz. Carefully watch the video clip.
Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, carefully watch the video clip and guess the answer. Okay, so let me go to the next slide. This is the video itself. There's no sound, by the way, so don't worry. So it's very short.
All right, let's go. All right.
Okay, this is the question. Guess the blank. With OConnect's blank, you can add color and personality to your messages.
Let's go.
Okay, guess the blank. Okay, the choices are letter A.
Letter A.
For a while,
a little bit of a lag.
There's a lag.
Yeah, just be patient, no problem. It gives people time to think, Chris, so don't worry. You're thinking
Your computer's it's as slow as my computer. Don't worry, Chris.
I think I have to refresh. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay,
there it
already. Letter A, is it counter action? Or is it letter B, reactions? Or is it letter C, closed captions? Or is it letter D, distractions?
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, with OConnect's blank, you can add color and personality to your messages.
All right. It's a cute.
I go with D.
Right, here we got that. It's coming in already.
You might influence
All right.
the answers of everyone, Grab.
I hope not. I hope not.
The first person to answer was, looks like Irena. She didn't wait for you to give the options. She already made a guess and she said emojis. And then hi Cecil. And then,
That was the first one, eh?
oh, were you before Irena? Irena said emojis before the ABCD came up. Did you answer then, Mel? I think Irena was the first because she said emojis before the options were given. And after that we got guesses, letters. And Deborah Long said emojis. Irena says B, reactions. Mel says B, reactions. Don Swihart says B, reactions. And so does Pedro Estrada, as well as John Barilla and Cecil Weir. Also, Deborah said the same thing, B, reactions. So did Armin and Sirijit, Elizabeth Bade, Armin Hogue, Eileen Cowell, all said the letter B. And Greg Hill said, I was thinking that before anyone, LOL.
Well, there you go. Great minds thinking alike here at RobLynn Live.
And Carmela says, me too, emoji. And Greg Hill says, emoji. So you guys kind of knew the answer before you were given the options.
Well, let's go to the source, shall we?
Onyeloni says B, reactions.
I don't know, Chris. It looks like everybody got it right but me.
Okay, so here it is. The answer is on the next slide. Good guess, Irena, but there isn't in the choices in the options here the emoji guess, but letters A, C, and D are distractions. So the answer is reactions. Okay, let me show it to you. It is in the post of Twitter, the former Twitter.com. Look at that this description. Why stick to plain text? With OConnect's reactions, you can add color and personality to your messages. So that's coming from the June 1 post. And thank you for your participation.
Thank you for that, Chris. I appreciate that. And it looked like, I don't know if that's really him, but I think the Sifu himself may have snuck in here. Let me take a peek. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he made it.
Hello, Princess Tay.
Oh, nice.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, I am back. I am back.
Why do you look so rested? You're not supposed to be rested.
Yeah, I'm just back for 2 hours.
Wow.
Okay, I got it. You're going to need a nap, brother. I hate to break it to you. You need a nap.
Oh, my God.
Do you feel up to telling us where you're from?
I'm not from Australia. I came back from Australia.
Yeah.
Good morning, good evening. I'm from Singapore, Francis Teng. Yeah. I heard something that you guys are playing games or something. Yeah?
We're talking about your favorite game, your favorite childhood game.
What your favorite childhood game was or toy? Were you a stuffed animal guy, or were you actually a Robotron, or what were you? Marbles?
Oh, I play like I think I play Monopoly until I lost so much property I give up.
Oh, you were one of those, you got boardwalk property and you lost so much money on the rebuild, you gave up. I got it. Boardwalk and Park Place.
Nice to be back.
We're glad you're back, sir. We're not going to push you for a question. We're just going to push you to go to bed and take a nap. How's that?
I got questions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how did I know that was coming? Go ahead.
As part of the training, I have come up with some questions. 2 questions.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, share screen.
You may share a screen. Then we're going to Carmela. Did I skip over you there, Israeli Rose? If I did, forgive me, please, please.
Camilla can wait.
Whoa! Whoa! The Australian stallion there saying you can wait. Whoa!
Okay,
All right, go ahead.
What is the name of on-passive mobile app called?
OES Office 360, OES Office, or OES Official? Ooh, what is the name of OnPassive's mobile app? Well, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's get an answer, shall we?
Okay, we're waiting. Looks like Nell's the first to chime in, and she says 3, which is OES Official. John Barilla says OES Official. Carmela says 3. Cecil says 3. Pedro, wait. Don Swihart says 3. Pedro Estrada says Official. Eileen Cowell says 3. Deborah Long says C, OES Official. Elizabeth Bade says OES. Sarija Jana says OES Official. Let's see if we've got any more answers. Greg Hill says letter 3, Chris has to recuse himself.
What do you think you're in a court of law here? Chris has to recuse. Who said that? You?
No, that was Greg.
Greg said that? Recuse himself. Whoa. All right.
Lonnie says 3. Chris says 3. 3 for thee and me is free. If anyone signs up for OMail, ONET, OTrim.
I got to put a check mark next to Sifu Francis' name.
Sukumar Biswas says OES Official.
All right, Francis, let's have it. Lay it on us. Answer is OES Official. Ooh,
This is very important to understand that now in Google Play Store or Apple Store, you have a couple of or many fake FAKE mobile apps. Please, our on-passive mobile apps have additional words called official, OES Official. It's not even when you see OES apps, don't click on it. It may be somebody putting a virus there. Okay, official. Okay, just want to explain that why sometimes you hear the announcement. It says go and update or upgrade your software. It did not refer to OES, those OConnect, OMail. It does not mean you update or upgrade those type of software. It refers to this. You upgrade OES Official, because all our on-passive AI tools doesn't need to update. Follow? Only the download software like this one and OConnect, you need to update because you download to your mobile apps. So that's why we hear go and upgrade or update your software or to a different version. This is what they're referring to. Refer to the mobile apps that need to upgrade. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, thank you, Francis. Thanks for being here, brother. I know you probably are ready for a little nap, but thank you. If you can hang a little longer, we'd love it. Let's now go, Carmelo. Did I skip over you?
Yes, you did.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Welcome, Carmela. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Carmela. Go ahead, Carmela, with your question. Sorry.
I want to know what is audit.
Audit.
Oh, what is
Ooh, look at you with that question. All right. Carmela Schwartz, the Rose from Israel, the Israeli Rose, wants to know what is audit. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's get an answer. Go ahead. You have
Here we go.
all right. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this, I don't think. There's 105 with us right now. 105 of you are tuned in to RobLynn Live. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're only on YouTube and OConnect tonight. So not too radio. All right, Carmela. Who's got the answer?
I don't know. Nobody know the answer.
Okay, one answer so far.
One so far.
It is an editing.
ODIT is an editing software. Edit. EDIT. Editing.
Audit is the audit button help you design your platform with a few lines of code. Your customer and user can create their ads, banners, headers, and much more to push on your site without leaving your site.
All right. And I want to make sure we read Sarij's answer, which just came in. ODIT is an AI-powered image editing tool.
Ooh, I think that may be the answer of the week right there. All right, Carmela, back to you. What in the world is ODIT?
The audit will help you. The audit button will help you design your platform with a few lines of code. The audit button be used for any web or mobile platform to design the creation. You can use audit button for blogs, website, e-commerce site, or social media platform to create incredible graphics.
Good stuff.
And we have Sukumar Biswas. He says a graphic image editing tool. And hello to Ajay Kumar Nirmal. Welcome to our show. All right, we can move on.
All right, moving right along. It's time to go back to Ohio, I think. Since we covered Israel, let's go back to Ohio and Dawn and DL. If you have another question, either one of you, go ahead.
What is the name of the most recent video in Omedia?
Ooh. All right. What is the name of the latest video in Omedia? Did I get that right, Dawn?
Yes.
She do it every week. She asks us the same question.
Yeah, she checks every week different answers, so she can ask the same question, right, Dawn? That's smart.
Hey, you know, there's a smart panel. Very intuitive.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see what we got for answers for Dawn.
I think people are going there, and they'll come back with the answer.
What's the latest video?
I don't think people know the answer offhand. So they're looking now. Let's come back with the answer. And in the meantime, we have, Irena's back with an answer. She says, OMail customizes your email. Del Marcano says, OMail. That's it so far.
All right. Hey, Carmel, your left incisor distal has a cavity. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So Richard Jana says, definitely OMail.
Definitely OMail. All right. We're getting answers now. Let's go. Any more?
Yes. Chris Tuzon says, it's about Arab Federation for Development signing. John Berlin says, I'll go with OMail.
All right. Looks like OMail's getting the lead answers.
And hello to the last Roy. He says, welcome everyone, all Unpassive members. I love Unpassive. I love 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗯𝗹𝗲. My heart Unpassive. My life Unpassive. Love you out in life. Love you too. Nice to have you here, Lash. Okay, and waiting for more answers. That may be it.
All right. Let's go to the source. Could we have the answer, please? What? Okay.
OMail customizes your email.
All right. Thank you, Lonnie. Let's go to the lovely Dawn.
That your OMail customizes your emails. You got it right.
OMail customizes your email. Yeah. I like it.
Good job.
All right, let's go across the table there and speak with DL. Have you got one for us, brother?
I do, yes. What are returned visitors?
Whoa, we get back to basics. I like it. What are return visitors? Now, you specify where we might see.
Where's the answer from? Is it from the blog or where?
I'm sorry, that's FAQs.
All right.
All right, frequently asked questions. I know it. Thank you.
I see so. He's up there.
All right, let's check out the answers. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees and let's have some answers, please.
No answers yet, but Cecil sent his love. Ranjan Paramedic has a thumbs up for everybody. And Bhuneshwar says, my name is Bhuneshwar. And he's saying hi to us. And Bhuneshwar says, I love Unpassive. All right. First ask from Mel. She says, visitors who are in the database and who return to the website.
Oh, somebody's paying attention.
John Barilla says, people who click and return later.
Whoa, good answer.
Very good. Keep going, you guys.
All right, a few more answers before we go back to the source.
All right. Any more guesses?
All right, let's go back to DL for the answer. Go ahead, DL.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, Melanie and John were right on the button there. They're basically visitors who have previously accessed the website and have returned for subsequent visits using the same browser on the same device. The returning visitor.
And what I was getting at is you'll see them in OTrim, right? At this point, not OTracker just yet. Or you might in OTracker, but right now they're in OTrim, right?
I would say yes. That'd be.
If you're tracking, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Thank you.
I want to say a quick hi to Harry Berschneider. He's an attendee.
Where is that? Where is that man? Harry Berschneider.
We welcome you and
we miss you, brother.
Love to you, Harry. We're glad you're here.
Harry, we hope you're feeling well. And if there's any way you can come on the panel, if we have time for community time, we'd love to see you just to say hello.
When you feel up to it.
If and when you feel up to it. No, not if. When you feel up to it. No pressure here. When. All right. Thank you for that Q&A from Ohio. I think it's time. Let's go back to Israel before I miss her again. Go ahead, Carmela. Have you got a second question?
Yes, I do. OConnect. How you to insert a link?
In ONet, how do you insert a link? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. When you're in ONet, how do you put in a link? Ooh, good question. All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees.
Harry Berschneider says in the chat, hello all, thank you.
All right, Harry, welcome, brother. Welcome.
And Bhuneshwar is saying something in his native language, which is pretty cool. And we have 𝗥cie 𝘂𝗱𝗁𝗲𝗂𝗏 saying hello to us. Welcome, 𝗥cie𝘂𝗁𝗲𝗏. Welcome. All right. Mel says you highlight the word and then click on hyperlink icon.
All right. Thank you for that, Mel.
Irena says click insert the link. Onyeloni says hyperlink. Greg Hill says highlight your text to be linked. Hit your link button and add your link.
All right, let's go to the source and let's get the answer.
Control-K will help you do that.
Control-K?
Control-K.
Control-K on the laptop.
Okay, what does Control-K stand for?
If you put Control-K in your laptop, it opens you a window, and then you can insert your link.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty, thank you for that, Carmela. I believe it's time to go to Pedro. Pedro, you got one for us?
Yes, yes, I do.
Bring it.
OConnect offers. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
You can hear me. Okay. Yeah, OConnect offers businesses the advantage of advertisements of.
Okay. OConnect gives visitors what the advertise of what sort?
Yes.
Is that right? All right. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to attendees. Let's have some answers.
In time, they'll be answered shortly. Marketplace, says Mel. Hello to Deepak Sambial. Welcome to our show. That's the first guess or first response so far. Any more responses? That may be it. That's it.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go back to the source. Let's have the answer, please.
Yeah, OConnect offers businesses the advantage of targeted advertisements. And this can result in reaching a broader audience, broader customer base, and bring about brand awareness.
So OConnect is kind of a catch-22 for doing that kind of stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Pedro. Excellent answer, excellent question. Oh, let's go to Greg Hill. Greg, have you got another question for us?
And I want to say hi to Karina. She's one of our moderators. She's in the chat now, hard at work. Thank you, Karina. Karina.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, Greg.
Oh, and hi to Kushal Pegu. Kushal Pegu is in the chat. He's a moderator too. Thank you. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay. Share my screen real quick. Okay, second question is, how many categories are there for current job openings with on passive? A, 15, B, 21, or C, 11?
How many openings are there in on passive? Are you talking about for employees?
For anybody who wants the job.
Ooh. All right. How many openings are there for jobs within on passive?
How many categories
are there
for current job openings with passive?
Got it. How many categories for job openings are there with OnPassive? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. All right. How many categories are there listed for jobs with OnPassive? How many different categories? Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees and let's have some answers, please.
Jayashri says, hello, everyone. Good morning, my OnPassive family. Thank you. Hi, Jayashri. John Barilla says 11. Mel says 10. Don says 11. Eileen says 15. Bridget says 8 categories. Onyeloni says 11. Chris Tiozon says 11. I think I miscounted. LOL. Rabindra Kumar says 15. Pedro Estrada says 11. Mohammed Rafi Kipi says 15. Oh, we have a whole bunch of different answers.
Different answers. I think it's time to go to the source. Go ahead, Greg.
And the survey said the answer is C.
So there's not too small. Join the OnPassive family. All right, thanks for that. We appreciate that, Greg. Let's go to John Barilla. Johnny's still with us.
I think I'm going to do a two-parter because the first part of it's kind of into the rest of the question. Because I may not have it to my music site because I'm a little worried about get questions started. I'm on a different window, right? Questions, and I'm getting a bit worried because it seems like my computer's doing that slow thing tonight. So, but let me give you this question. It's a two-part. Okay, now, what does GANS, capital G, capital A, capital N, what does GANS stand for in regards to AI, or artificial intelligence?
Good question, John. What does GANS, G-A-N-S,
and I need the answer to I need the answer to continue on for the rest of the question.
Go ahead.
Okay, is it G-A-N-Z or G-A-N-S, John?
What's that?
Is it G-A-N-Z or G-A-N-S?
It's G-A-N-S. It's actually capital G-A-N with a small s to be technical about it, but it's GANS. What does that stand for? GANS.
Okay, Irina says it's a generative adversarial network.
Ooh, like it.
Waiting for answers.
All right. Thank you, Irina, for that.
That's it.
All right, it looks like there's one answer. Let's go to the source. Go ahead, John.
Well, okay. Well, that's good enough because that answer happens to be correct, which allows me to go to the second part. So that the answer is generative adversarial networks. That's what it stands for. Now, what is the purpose of general adversarial networks? And I'm going to give you multiple choice. Now, I don't have the sophistication as some of us do here to give you something to look at with the ABCDs, but I'm going to read them carefully for you. Now, I'm going to ask you again, generative adversarial networks. All right. What is the purpose of GANs or general adversarial networks? We have A, supervised learning. Okay, now think of that now. A, supervised learning. Then we have B, unsupervised learning. That's easy to remember. A is supervised learning. B is unsupervised learning. Then you have C, which is reinforcement learning data. Then you have D, which is generating synthetic data. And we have E, just to make it a little more fun. E is all of the above.
All right, let's go. What's the answer to GANs?
Take a
G-A-N?
guess. If you don't know, take a guess.
All right, you heard it right there from the Tin Man. Take a guess.
And we have Francis said visitors too, and then Onyoloni says B as in boy. Francis says B as in boy. Sukumar says Q&A session should be followed by slide presentation. So he prefers if when we have, especially multiple answers, that if you can come with a image like, you know, that shows A, B, C, D, it would be better. If that's good feedback for a panelist. If you're going to have multiple answers, to try to have a picture of it so that people can see A is this, B is this, okay?
So they can visualize it?
Yeah, it's easier for people to follow.
I wish I could have had a visual, but I couldn't manage that. But believe me, if you listen, it's kind of just a fun thing. The answer is pretty obvious. I'm making it easy for you now.
Eileen Cowell says D as in dog. Mohammed Rafi says B as in boy. Gregory Hill says, I'll go with Loney. Mel Marcano says, when in doubt, choose all. Mel.
Not too shabby.
Oh, she's funny. Okay, Sarita says, GAN is a supervised learning model. Generates new images from an existing image database or original music from a database of songs. And we have Onyoloni says they are a class of artificial intelligence algorithms used in unsupervised machine learning to generate new data samples that resemble a given data set. GANs consist of two neural networks, a generator, and a discriminator, which are trained together to improve the quality of generated data.
All right. Let's go to John. What's the answer, brother?
Okay, and everybody was obviously close because I tried to make it simple because I knew there were multiple choices. And the answer is all of the above, D. They're all correct. They all are involved with general adversarial networks.
All right, thank you for that, John. And whoever came up with that, it's always best to answer all the above.
There you go. There you go.
Good idea, Mel. Good idea. All right, let's go back to sunny Singapore and check in with Sifu Francis if he's got a second question. Sifu.
Oh, we gotta unmute.
Okay, I got a second question.
Okay.
Where do you find this statement mentioned? Once the refund process is initiated, the founder, customer, member shall not be part of OnPassive, and his ownership will be forfeited with immediate effect. Is the answer A, 1, 2, affiliate agreement, or 3, OnPassive website?
Oh, good question.
Can you show the beginning again so people can read it again? Could you read it again?
Where do you find this statement mentioned? Once the refund process is initiated, the founder, customer, or member or user shall not be part of OnPassive, and his or her ownership will be forfeited with immediate effect. Is the answer found in the NDA or affiliate agreement or on website?
Right.
All right. In the panel, right. In the panel.
First answer is Irena. She says NDA. Sukumar Biswas says NDA. Cecil Weir says NDA. Mohammed Ashraf is here saying hello to everybody. And we have 𝗥cie saying D as in dog. Melanie Marcano says 1. John Barilla says B. Eileen Cowell says 2. Deepak Sambial says NDA. Greg Hill says NDA. Cecil Weir says 1 NDA. Sarita Jana says 1 NDA. Don Swihart says 1. John Barilla says 2, not B. And Deborah Long says 1 NDA.
I think it's time to go to Sifu himself.
Pedro says 2 affiliate agreement, and Mohammed Rafi-Kipi says 1 NDA.
What say you, Sifu?
The answer is on the website under refund policy. So just remember that the warning was given before you become founder, before you become a founder. Now the warning is given before you become a user, right? On the public, for the public to read the refund policy. 30 days. You give 30 days, you are allowed to ask for refund. But once you get a refund, with immediate effect, you are you will be prohibited to join back on passive. This one you need to take note. It's very important. Thank you, Rob.
All right. Thank you, Sifu Francis. Let's wrap up round one and only. Van Tiazone. Go ahead there, Chris, please.
Rob, I only asked one question, remember? Sorry. I only asked one.
Why do I have 2 check marks next to me? Okay, let's go to Mel, then we'll wrap up with Chris. Please excuse me.
Yeah, girls first, ladies first.
Sorry, I had to budge in because you said that was the last one. So I was just reminding you, that's all.
It's okay. Obviously, I need reminding. Go ahead.
Thank you. I work hard, so I need to bring out the questions.
Bring it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm bringing it on. Thank you. Okay. Okay, cloud. No, that one is too long. Sorry. I will go easy. You can send images, text, audio, and video content to other users individually or in groups. What I don't know if platform, what hub would you use to send those? Like images, text, audio, video content, and other users individually or in groups. Which platform or which hub would you use to do those? You can send images, text, audio, and video content to other users individually or in groups. On which area, which hub, which platform?
All right.
Okay.
Shall we go to the attendees and the panelists? We shall. Go ahead, everybody.
Pedro says ONET. Chris says ONET. Carmela says ONET. Greg says ONET, question mark. John Swihart says ONET. Mohammed Rafi-Kipi says ONET. Sarita says OMAIL. Jillian says ONET. Eileen says ONET.
All right. I think, Mel, we better come back to you for that answer.
It's correct. ONET. Simple.
Very simple. You're right. But good. Getting back to basics is cool. Because there's a lot of stuff that with so much has been thrown at us, it's easy to forget. So thank you. Good reminder. And thank you for reminding me that I skipped over you. So now I'm 0 for 2. I got Carmela once and you once. This is terrible. I feel like a good firing is in the works here.
No,
All right.
we have your back, Rob. Don't worry.
Okay, well, thank you. All right, let's go to Mr. Chiazzone, if we may.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Just an entrance.
Well, back the bus up. What kind of Tarzan nonsense is that?
Resound.
You're gonna have to be a little stronger. That's Tarzan.
That's
That's better.
that's much better, John. Yeah.
Okay.
Who did that? Gorilla? Gorilla the gorilla? Oh my goodness.
Carol Burnett does it much better. Much better.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is there a song?
We better get back to basics here. Let's get back to Chris.
Oh
Go ahead.
yeah. For a while, I'm trying to share screen on my device one. So for a while, I'm looking for it, and it's here. For a while, it's still uploading. I have difficulty second device, so that's why I have to navigate. And thanks for teaching me, John. That's the proper way with that, and Rob with the thumping of the chest. That's the proper way. So and just for me to a filler in setting up with this presentation slide, it's kind of delayed. So here it is. I'm checking on second device and it's up. Yeah, it's another video quiz. Carefully watch the video clip and guess the answer. So hopefully this shifts to another page. There's no sound, by the way. So again, it oh gosh, I have to switch to the second device. It's not working here. Sorry. The beta test. Now I can gauge on what to do. Here it is. Oh, video quiz. Carefully watch the video clip and guess the answer. There's no sound, by the way, so just watch for a few seconds. Oops, now it stopped. Okay, now guess the blank. With OTrim's blank blank blank, you can understand user behavior like never before. Again, with OTrim's blank blank blank, you can understand user behavior like never before. The choices are: letter A, is it click-through rate? Is it letter B, click to open rate? Is it letter C, click location analytics? Or is it letter D, click clack clock?
Oh, aren't you funny? All right. Click through rate, click to open rate, click location analytics, and click clack clock. I go with D. And see what we come up with here.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
We got some answers already. We have, I believe Greg is the first to answer. Then he says A, Ted says C, Mel C, Eileen C, Mohammed Rafiki A, Onyeloni C, Elizabeth Fade says C, Ciso says C, Don Swihart says A and B, Irena says C, and Armin Hogue C, senioritis C, and John Barilla says C. Oh, and we have Surijat. He says A, click-through rate.
All right, all right, all right. I think we better go to the panel.
Jillian says C.
All right, we did go to the panel.
𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗯𝗹𝗲 says C.
All right.
And Sanju Amal Katheri says A. Good participation on this one.
That's for sure. All right, let's go to Mr. Click, Clack, Cluck. Go ahead.
The participants are divided, so you notice the different answers. So the correct answer is letter C. Click location analytics. It's not click clack clock. Rob,
I was wrong again. That's 6 times tonight. I'm wrong. All right. Plus, I'm not calling on people in the right order. Oh my goodness.
yeah, it's coming from the June 5 as of yesterday's post in the Twitter.com former Twitter. So yeah, thank you for
Now,
that
Ed.
participation.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody, for your questions. I think we're going to call the ball, as they say, and call it game, set, match at the moment. And no signing tonight, so let's go right to a song, unless anybody else has something from the panel first. Go ahead, panel. Anybody want to shoot something at us?
Can I share a little bit of something?
Yes.
It'd be quick, okay? And it's just basically it's trivia, passive trivia. Hold on, here it comes. It's my third question you asked me to have ready to go. Okay, so question 3. Here's the trivia question. Trivia question: on Monday, June the 15th of 2020, how many founder accounts did OnPassive have? Was it 93,547? Was it 83,547? Or C, was it 73,547? That's 4 years ago, almost, well, a week from now.
All right, all right, all right. Trivia question. On June 15th of 2020, how many founder accounts did OnPassive have? Was it A, 93,000 plus, B, 83,000 plus, or C, 73,000 plus?
All right, the first person to answer is Mel. She says B as in boy. Pedro says A. Cecil says B. Irena says A, maybe. And we have John Barilla saying A. Melanie says, I just guess, not sure. Eileen Howell says A. And Don Swihart says A. 𝗥cie𝘂𝗱𝗯𝗹𝗲 says C. Carmela says C. Chris Tuzan says, is it A? 93,547. Elizabeth Bade says A. And Armin Hope says A. Oh, we got more answers coming in. Onya Eloni says A. Armin Hope says A. And Mr. Bablu Jana says, good morning.
Good morning.
And Francis Tay says, any of the above. That's funny. Jillian is smiling with her emojis with angel halos on them. And Sukanti Masanta, hi, namaste, Sukanti.
Namaste, namaste.
Any more guesses? Is that
Okay.
it?
Oh, here we
Deborah
go.
Long says B as in boy. That's Deborah
Okay.
Long.
Okay, here
Go
it was.
ahead.
Here's the answer. It was A. At 7:20 a.m., I logged in to OnPassive. We had 93,547 founders then. That's all.
The answer was A.
Good question and good answer. Thank you for that.
Thank you
very much. Appreciate it. Oh, we appreciate it. Thanks for the share.
Rob, I still
And
have one more. I have one more, Rob. Just to use this one for today. Yes, I have one.
Okay.
Go ahead, will you, Chris? Go ahead.
Yes. So thank you for that permission. I shall say, oh.
That's more like it. That's like it, Chris.
Just having fun,
No, still a little weak, but okay.
Oh, but I thumped I thumped my chest. You know, it hurts. Anyway, here it goes.
I hope that wasn't recorded.
Well, it is recorded. Well, even in live stream. Anyway, here it goes. Another video quiz. Carefully watch the video clip and guess the answer. So hopefully this goes to the next slide. Yeah, there's no sound, no worry. Just only a few seconds. Okay, there it goes. So here it is. Again, guess the blank. This time, the are added and separate phrase. Engage in vibrant discussions with OConnect's blank functionality, blank interests or common goals. Is it letter A, group chat, then shared? Is it letter B, event tab, then stared? Is it letter C, blog tab, starred? Or is it letter D, club chat, charade? Timer starts now.
Right. All right. The first to answer is Jillian, who says B. With Jillian, we have Don Swihart, he says group. John Varela says A. Greg Hill says I will go with A. Irene says A. Deborah Long says group. Pedro says A. Eileen Cowell says A. Rita Jana says A. Mel says A. Sukumar says A. Mohammed Rafi Kipi says A. Armin says D as in dog. And we have Cecil Weir says all of the above. And if you guys go to my Facebook profile page, my post today is taken from this video. So if you saw the video on my profile page, it has the answer there.
All right.
But you can see it on Facebook, you can see it on LinkedIn, you'll see it on X. Various platforms all have the same post. All right, so let's get the answer.
Okay, so the next slide would reveal the answer. Of course, it's letter A. Engage in vibrant discussions with OConnect's group chat functionality, together based on shared interests or common goals. So that's coming from the former twitter.com/passive May 29 post. Thank you very much for participation. Now back to you, Rob.
Well, thank you for coming back to me. Wow, good question, good answer by everybody, and night tonight with all these questions. You know, we got back to basics, and then we got a little bit deeper, and then we're going back to basics again. That's what it's all about here. The more we talk about this stuff, the better it is, the deeper it is embedded in our gray matter upstairs there. So thank you, everybody, for your participation. Let's go around the horn. Do we have any other comments before we go to Mr. Baruch? Are you going to sing tonight, John?
I am, but we better try soon. Go ahead.
All right, let's take a group picture, and then we're going to sing.
Okay.
Everybody smile.
All right, here we go. On the count of three. One, and a two, and a three.
Smile. Everybody automatically because I love you.
Don't even have to say it anymore. And there's the peace
Wait,
sign.
wait,
All
wait,
right.
let's do it again because Francis missed the shot. He was looking like that. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Love you all. There, much better.
All right, great picture, everybody. Thank you. Wait a minute.
What?
Almost everybody had the background on. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. And let's now go to John Brill for a song. Go ahead there,
Okay.
baritone boy.
Yeah, I took my background off because, as you know, it kind of goofs up my image when I'm singing. And anyway, hope for the best because it is slow tonight. I'm going to hope that I don't want to do this one a cappella because I don't know it as well to do a cappella for this one. And so we're just going to, God's hoping it's not going to hesitate. But I'll keep singing if I can. And let's just, I'm not even going to give you information. I don't want to waste it. It's the Ella Fitzgerald version of You Do Something. And a lot of other artists have also recorded. It's an American classic. Again, here we go. Hope for you do something to me. Something that simply mystifies me. Tell me, why should it be you have the power to hypnotize me? Let me live beneath your spell. Do that you do so well. For you do something that nobody else could. Me live beneath your spell. Do that, but you do so well. For you do something to me nobody else could do. Nobody else could do. All right, we kind of made it through. Thank you.
All right, John. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very nice. All right. It's been a good night. A night filled with me forgetting to call on people, which won't happen until the next time it happens. So evidently my MO has followed me around here. So it does happen. So please forgive me. Thank you, Francis, for coming on. Thank you to all of you for being here. Good stuff all the way around. I do want to say that tonight at midnight, roughly 12:05 a.m. on the Eastern Coast, ED Lunch at Noon with Sifu Francis coming to you live from sunny Singapore. That'll be on at noon Singapore time and also the Philippines time, and at 12:05 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And are we doing global affiliates tomorrow or no?
No.
No?
Please.
Okay. It looks like a no. All right. I'll take it as
I'm not available,
No.
Francis, sorry.
so. Okay. No problem at all. Okay. Absolutely no problem. No problem at all. So global affiliates going to take a break, but tune in tonight at 12:05 roughly a.m. 0005 hours, and that's 12 a.m. All right. Again, thank you. Thank you for the song. Thank you for the questions, and thank you for. I guess almost everybody, men and women, played marbles. That's pretty good. Stacks. I remember jacks. I was pretty good at jacks, if I don't say so myself. Marbles. I was so busy collecting the ones I didn't have time to play the. So anyway, gosh, I wish I had some marbles right now. All right. I give you salute to all veterans around the globe, and salute for being here. We did 116 tonight, was our high, so not too shabby. All right. Thank you again, everybody. Let's unmute and say arrivederci.
Carmela.
Night, everyone.
The song.
Night. Good night.
The questions.
Everyone.
Good
Good night, Al.
Sister.
Thank you,
Good
everybody.
night. Calabash Way.
Thank you. Bye.
3, 2, 1,
Night.
bye.
Out of here.